So here's a quick little tour of the Hillside garden I've got going on. It's one of my newest gardens. Got some comfrey popping up here. A bunch of herbs here. Sage, creeping thyme, rosemary, variegated sage. I got some green onions, dill, columnar basil, Thai basil, some kale, Swiss chard, tomato. This is the Komahana grape. Got some nice little cherry tomatoes in here. Getting a little bit of splitting because we just got a ton of rain. It's been pretty dry, but not a big deal. Perennial collard. I got a big row of daikons here, some of which are pretty big. Around the edges, I've got mint. And some amaranth coming up, volunteer. So here, some mint blooming. Try to get a lot of things that'll bloom and attract beneficial insects. This is one of the daikons I let go to seed. This is a short Chinese variety, and they produce way faster than the other ones, so I'm hoping I'll be able to let this go to seed and replant so I don't have to buy seeds for it. I've got, well, this is the ayi dulce sweet pepper, just starting to get some fruit on it. This one actually had a few turn red already. We've got a Roma tomato here, starting to get some fruit. A little tiny baby okra in there. Eggplant. This is milkweed. And I've got tons of purslane as well, or portaluca. Edible, but mainly planted it to just control the weeds. There's a few weed trees popping up in here. But it does a pretty good job of covering the ground and holding down weeds. This is the white cherry tomato. This guy here. And another sweet pepper, little baby okra, collards, cosmos, another good insect attractor. This is looking back down this same row. This is tomatillo. It's done. It's done all right. First time growing many of these. It's actually purple. Here's one that's started to turn. Thai eggplant. This is about as big as they get, this one here, but they do really well. They've lived for quite a while. It's got some nice fruit on it. Just getting growing. It'll probably get about 6 feet tall. Got some a couple bean trellises here. They're kind of petering out. A giant Jamaican large leaf amaranth going to seed. This is about 8 feet tall. Got some nasturtiums going to, and marigolds, blue basil. This is the Ethiopian kale. Poha berry. Can't remember the name of that one at the moment, but it's edible flowers. Along the other side of that same row. This is one that I really like. This is the UH green mustard cabbage, it's called. And I really like its flavor. This one's, again, letting these go to seed. I'm not sure exactly if this is a hybrid. I'm hoping that this is the only kind of mustard that I'm allowing to go to seed right now. So hopefully this will breed true and I'll have tons of seed. So I can replant these. Got some Wongbok here. They're doing alright. I had some of the plants just completely melt with the rain. And I've been harvesting individual leaves. Doesn't seem to be heading up very well. Like there's some more rot there. Probably just too much rain here for it. That's kind of an experiment. Got a nice row of lemongrass down this side of the garden. It's going to be used for mulch and just keeping weeds out. And then I've got vetiver on this hillside here that are just planted. Cardboard smothering out the weeds. Chives, parsley as well in this other area. Here we got spilanthes, or tooth eggplant, Thai basil. That's my favorite basil by far. Here we've got black cherry, tomato, and then this is a fox tomato. And again, they were doing pretty good for splitting before we got all this rain. But more Swiss chard. So down this next row, been getting a lot of rain. I haven't emptied out this in a couple days, but here, over 1.5 inches in the last, 4 or 5 days. So down this side, I've got a bunch of lima bean trellises, several different varieties. Here we got a purple eggplant. The first fruit on this one. Just getting going. These little lima beans coming up. This one's called King of the Garden lima. It's big white lima. This is a type of cucumber. Blanking on the name on this one too. One really huge one down here that I'm keeping for seed. Poha berry. These are the perennial lima bean on kind of a bigger, more permanent trellis. They can live a long time. We've got some of these are wing beans as well. More sweet peppers, kale, lots of beneficials. Big row of comfrey down this whole side of the garden. Also got there's a peach palm there, papaya. There's a edible air potato there crawling on the Panax living fence posts. And another peach palm. And another papaya up this way. Cardboard on the ground, killing out weeds. You can see where this cardboard shifted. We got weeds popping up here. This entire area would just be covered with weeds if the cardboard wasn't there. So it's really doing a good job. Got a cassava here, about 8 plants probably. This is kind of an experiment. Got a cherry tomato growing on the cassava. It's definitely kind of knocking it down a bit. We'll see how it goes. And then here we've got a bunch of taro. A bunch of different varieties. This noni plant was just here. We just planted around it. Cassava. And lots of taro. Got some different interesting varieties. This one's like a black stripe. I'm not sure the name of these ones. And a variegated one. And then I've got some trellises. This one has uhi on it. It's a root crop. See it binding up there. So this whole trellis is one variety of uhi. And then over here we've got another trellis. This one's got mountain yam on it. It's a same family. It's a root crop in Dioscorea. And this one's, they all look a little bit different. And then we got taro, sweet potato, and then the understory, some cassava, pigeon pea. And then got some noni. And this one has edible air potato on it. Vines are really doing well. These ones kind of had a head start before the other vines. They were the first ones to sprout this year. And I got a bunch of different varieties of sweet potato vines on the ground. This is ape, related to taro. Kind of a famine crop, but it gets really huge. And there's a path that comes through. The sweet potato's really taking over quickly. It's doing great at holding down weeds. And I got a couple kava in here under the trellis as well. So that is pretty much the hillside garden. Got a cranberry hibiscus here, more flowers and stuff. And that is pretty much the hillside garden here. Let's give you one more pan around. Got a big pile of soil, mulch over there, some tea plants waiting to get in the ground. Pond, house, water catchment, and that's it.